Round Rock, Texas. My name is Merle Bertrand. Very happy to be back with you tonight. Joined tonight by Vipers Basketball Booster Club President, Mr. John Hatch. John, good to see you again, and welcome back. You're an old pro with this, so you've just been away for a year.
Yeah, I had a year off, Merle, a year away from the varsity team, but I got my youngest, Charlie, playing this year, so back in the booth with you. Glad to be here.
Looking forward to it. It adds a whole lot more to the broadcast because, we've Mitchell Padgett, our QA tonight, back at the comfy, cozy Vype Live studios. Our annual Christmas broadcast tonight coinciding with the district opener for the VANDEGRIFT VIPERS and the Stony Point Tigers. I've just had a chance to see these guys one time, that game against Leander. You've literally lived with these guys, and you've seen them since spring ball, all that kind of stuff. Talk about this year's version of the Vipers a little bit.
Yeah, the Leander game was a good game for us, and that's it's been sort of a mixed pre-district season. I think we're 6-6 at this point. We've played some really good games against good competition, and we've played some really lackluster games against not so good competition. So we'll see how it goes tonight. We're full strength. We've got the football guys back, and we also got Bryce Friday back, who was out for at least 2 weeks with an injury. And so having him back adds a lot of strength to the lineup. Yeah. He was back for the tournament in Corpus last weekend, but he was still a little gingerly on that ankle. So hopefully he'll be back full strength.
Yeah, he's such a spark plug for this Viper team. I've got to the Vipers at 7-7 overall after going 2-2 at last week's Pride of Texas tournament in Corpus Christi. The Tigers came in at 9-3 overall after a 69-65 win over St. Stephen's last Saturday. It was just the second game of the season, but the Vipers edging Leander by 5 points. We talked about that a little bit. We'll call up the playoff standings here, or the regular season standings here. You can see them there. It sure looks to me, obviously it's the first district game for both ball clubs, but it sure looks like about 6 teams battling for 4 spots heading into the season. What's your take on the district?
Yeah, I was looking at all their records on Max Preps the other day, and boy, the Vipers have their work cut out for them. I mean, we've got a skilled team. I think we should do better than we did last year, but it's a strong district this year. And just smart, good teams that we're going to be up against. All of these guys, Westwood's always up there in the playoffs. Round Rock should be really good. We're going to have our work cut out for us trying to make a playoff slot.
Yeah, you see it right there. Westwood at 17-2 unofficially. Round Rock 13-3. Hutto 12-4. But the good news is for the Vipers, everybody is 0-0 in the games that count. And you talked about those tournament games and that kind of thing. That's really kind of what it's about, especially as you're getting guys back from football. Not as many as we've had coming back before, but it's still, you get a chemistry up, and then you got to incorporate new elements into it a little bit.
Yeah, well, this is the first game back for Jackson Oliver and Reese Beecham.
Right.
Due to the long playoff run for the football team. So we'll see. It'll add some strength for sure for the lineup. But we'll see how much they have their basketball legs back. It's so different. So different. Hopefully they've had a week of practice. Hopefully they've got it back.
Yeah, it's kind of they kind of get the tiptoe into it tonight, and then a tournament coming up next week, and not another district game until after the 4th. So they'll get a lot of practice in between now and then, and I'm guessing they'll be pretty much back to full speed in January.
Yeah, so it's nice. We'll have a break after this for the holidays, and then we have that holiday tournament again. So it gives football guys a chance to get their legs again, too. And I think especially for them coming back, what's really hard is just to get the timing and the legs for your shot. We could certainly use some guys putting it in the basket, coming off the bench. We've had some strong bench play so far, but we'll see. One observation I'd have is we do very well when teams are playing us man-to-man, but when they switch to zone, we seem to struggle getting easy buckets. So we'll see how they come out tonight. It'll be interesting to see if Stony Point comes out in the zone or if they come out man-to-man.
Well, it should be a lot of fun. We're about 7 minutes away from the opening tip-off. We'll take a quick break and be right back for more of the pregame show. VANDEGRIFT, they actually put some more time back on the clock, so we'll just have to stall a little bit more. But we'll be right back. You're watching VANDEGRIFT Vipers basketball on the Vype Live Network.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vipemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Texas Malibu is your exclusive dealer for the world's #1 water sports towboats, Malibu. Now with locations in Austin and Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, we cover all of Central Texas. Come see the enthusiasts at Texas Malibu in Austin or Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, or give them a call, 512-244-9777, or visit them online, texasmalibu.com. That's 512-244-9777. Then get on the water with your crew and make memories that'll last a lifetime. When you buy or sell a piece of property, it helps to have a friend in the business. Independence Title will pick up the ball on your transaction and take it right across the goal line. Independence is locally owned right here in Austin with deep roots in the VANDEGRIFT community. Independence is also the Austin Business Journal's #1 title company. Work with the home team at Independence Title. Call 329-5299 or go to independencetitle.com.
Welcome back to Stony Point. Merle Bertrand here along with John Hatch, Mitchell Padgett back at the comfy, cozy Vype Live Studios, better known as his living room sofa. I want to thank, of course, Mr. Hatch and the Vandergrift Boys Basketball Booster Club, along with all the sponsors that you see making that possible there on your screen. Avalar Texas Real Estate and Agent Rhonda Drill, Bradley Basketball, Chicken Express, Cool Creek Family Dental, Gina Ront Realty, Independence Title, Brian Pittman with Agent Brian Pittman, EXP Realty with Agent Alicia Gower-Machode, Malibu Boats, Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, South Star Bank, and State Farm Insurance Agent Mr. Gary Shanahan. So thanks to all those folks for helping out. This will be the 12th overall meeting between these two schools. Stony Point now leads the series 6-5 after sweeping Vandergrift last year. The Tigers snapping a 5-game losing streak to the Vipers with a come-from-behind 64-59 win at the Viper Pit about a year ago, and then dominated the Vipers to win by 18 here at Stony Point. And that game was weird. I remember coming here, and I think it was right in the heart of maybe the first wave of COVID. There was nobody in the gym. The gym was dark until about 30 minutes before tip-off. I know we're still in pretty rough shape right now, but things have come a long way since last year.
Yeah, last year was hard to get any momentum, I think. And
yeah.
It's not an excuse because every team was suffering from the same issue. But I'll tell you, I know for Charlie's class, he's a junior, and there were a lot of football guys who've been playing basketball for years. And I think just the disruption of it, they just lost momentum, and some of these guys didn't come out this year. And it's just a shame how it kind of shook out.
Yeah.
Because, you just need that continuity, I think, and lacking it. And I think the JV had a couple shutdowns last year through the season. So it's nice so far, so good. I'll cross my fingers. There's been no hiccups this season as yet.
Yeah, let's hope that stays the same. Tonight marking our 574th Vipers cast overall on KMAX Sports and Vype dating back to 2009, and the 203rd Vipers boys basketball broadcast dating back to that same year back in 2009. So what do you know about Stony Point?
I guess they have the returning MVP of the district, right, this point guard. Aside from that, I don't know much. I know, I didn't watch the varsity last year, the games against Stony Point, because more or less you got kicked out of the gym for COVID after your JV game.
Yeah.
But, I do remember, and, some of these juniors are on this varsity team now. I remember freshman year, we had a very strong freshman team with Mason Anderson and Charlie and some other guys. And when we came here, I think we only lost 2 games that whole season, and one of them was here, and we weren't even in the same building as those guys. Very smart team, share the ball. I think I remember leaving that arena saying, you couldn't tell who the high scorer was because everybody was filling it up. So I wonder if we'll see the same thing at the varsity level. My recollections go back to the Greg Brown, Gabe Reyer, Jake Hatch year where we were usually winning by 20.
Yeah.
So it's a different world we live in right now, though.
Yeah, in fact, I remember the regular season finale against Stony Point. We were sitting right down there, myself and John Prussell, and Greg Brown had to sit out that game. He came over and joined us on the broadcast. That was pretty cool.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So I guess he wasn't in too much hot water for that one. The coach let him come over and talk with us a little bit. That was fun. Well, we're about a minute and a half away here from the opening tip-off. Kind of a light night tonight. Pflugerville-Connolly against Pflugerville, both boys and girls, on tonight on Vype Live and Flow Sports. And Anderson is in action as well, a number of games out of the Houston area. But we're about ready to get this one started. This will be our last broadcast until the New Year's Eve game at Cedar Park at the Timberdome. We'll have that one for you. I think it's like 11:30 or 12 o'clock, something like that. And then we'll be back with you for the rest of the way for district play and hopefully on into the playoffs. Nice crowd on hand. About 75 degrees, windy and kind of stormy looking outside, so it's a good night to be inside a gymnasium. Doesn't quite feel like basketball weather yet when it's about 20 degrees.
Not at all.
And we'll stand by. We'll turn it over to the PA for the starting lineups in the national anthem.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's game between the VANDEGRIFT VIPERS and your Stony Point Tigers. At this time, we ask you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And now, for tonight's starting lineup. First, for the VANDEGRIFT VIPERS, coming in with an overall record of 7-7. Guard, number 1, Bryson Friday. Guard, number 2, Charlie Mack. Forward, number 5, Luke Murphy. Forward, number 11, Josh Winton. Guard, number 21, Mason Anderson. Head coach of the Vipers, Cliff Ellis, assisted by Justin Waller, Blake Moses, and Brandon Simpson. And now, for your starting lineup for the home team, the Stony Point Tigers. Guard, number 1, Hudson Johnson. Post, number 2, Josiah Mosley. Guard, number 5, Jaden Johnson. Guard, number 4, Post, number 21, Ben Lindberger. Christie, John Hill, and Antoine Thompson.
All right, so there you have the starting lineups again for the VandeGrift Vipers. Bryce Friday, Charlie Hatch, Luke Murphy, Josh Wint, and Mason Anderson. And for Stony Point, Hudson Johnson, Josiah Mosley, Jalen Johnson, Tiki Maureen, and Dylan Lineberger. And tell you what, John, those uniforms that Stony Point is wearing, those are football jerseys. They would not be UIL compliant. I could barely see the yellow numbers.
No. That's like the cardinal rule, never put yellow on white.
Right.
They come out.
So here we go. Stony Point will be going from right to left in the white jerseys and shorts with the pale goldish yellow numerals and yellow trim. The Vipers in the road black jerseys and shorts with the white numerals and white VandeGrift and scripted lettering. Vipers going from left to right. Stony Point from right to left. 4 8-minute quarters if you're new to high school basketball. And the ball's in the air. We're underway from Stony Point. The Tigers controlling the tip. Vipers come out in a man-to-man defense. Maureen with it, top of the key. Dribble drive into the paint, ball poked away, but Maureen gets it back. Pass over on the right wing. Spin, move on the baseline. The shot is up and in.
That was a nice finish. It's Josiah Mosley.
So Mosley puts the Tigers on top 2-0. Handing it off to Friday. Friday, dribble drive, cut off nicely by the Tigers. Shot from three from the left side, off the iron, no good. The rebound saved by the Vipers, but saved it over to Stony Point. Push it over on the right side. Shot put up high off the glass and in. That one put in by Lineberger. And it's 4-0 quickly, Stony Point. Hatch with it now. Hands it off out on top to Murphy. Murphy back to Friday. Over on the far wing, Anderson. Looking for the cutter, not there. Now with the dribble, top of the key. Shakes off the defense, has the ball poked away, but manages to get it back. Bounce pass down to the right side. It was poked out of bounds by Stony Point. The Tigers and the Vipers will get it back.
A lucky break there, I think.
Just underway. Stony Point up 4-0. Friday inbounded in the corner. Gets it in the corner to Wint. Out on top they go to Anderson. Anderson near side to Hatch. Hatch splits the defense. Shovels it out on top of the key to Wint. Dribble drive right side. Pulls up the runner off the glass, up and in. The Vipers are on the board.
Finish by Josh.
Four to 2. Out on top, this is Marine with it. Hatch jumps out on him. Over on the near wing. Back on top. Johnson. Back out between the circles. Now starts to attack. Top of the key. Hands it off to Marine. Swings it over on the right wing. Dribble drive in the baseline. Got up in the air. Nowhere to go. Back out to Marine. They'll reset. Launching a three. Right side. Rattles out. No good. The rebound pulled down by Luke Murphy. Murphy up to Hatch on the left side. Vipers looking to tie, take the lead. Head fake, splits the defense, lost the handle, gets it back. Good pass down low, right side. Murphy goes up and rattles out of the rim, no good. We stay at 4-2. Pass down low in the right baseline. Reverse layup up, partially blocked by Murphy, I believe. Friday may have gotten a piece of it as well. And now Friday will walk it across the timeline. Over on the left wing to Wint. Now out on top. Dribble drive. Hatch. Dishes over to Friday for three. Right side. Off the rim short. The rebound saved by Josiah Mosley. Lost it out of bounds, but it'll go back to Stony Point. Stony Point came out really hot, John. Now it seems like the Vipers have kind of weathered the early storm here.
Yeah, hopefully. We need to get a few more possessions where we're getting some decent shots. We're really struggling against this defense right now.
Across the timeline, Marine hands it off to Johnson. In the paint, cut off nicely by Wint, and they're going to get Josh with the foul.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
I don't either.
Seemed like he was just doing his job there.
Vipers come into the day averaging just 49.6 points per game, to your point of a moment ago. Right side, shot blocked by
nice
Murphy.
Block.
Hands it off to Hatch across the timeline. Hatch still with it. Dish over the left side. Anderson for three from the corner. Short. The rebound pulled down by the Tigers. We stay at 42, halfway through the corner. Poked away from behind. They're going to call a foul?
They're calling a kick. I mean, it hit his leg, but it didn't hit his foot. I don't know if that distinction matters.
Yeah.
It seemed like a gift to Stony Point.
Yeah. So the Vipers have a steal taken away. The ball will go back to the Tigers. 4.5 to go first quarter.
Two of these refs were calling the JV game, and they were blowing the whistle probably every 10 seconds.
No, boy.
They might call a tight game.
Near side. Dribble drive off the glass and in by Hudson Johnson. 6-2 Tigers. JV game won by the Vipers, by the way, 6-2.
Yeah, that was a fun game to watch.
62 in this game. 49-46 was the score in the JV game. Out on top to Wint. Wint shakes off the defense, goes high off the glass, no good. The rebound tipped up in the air, controlled by the Tigers. Pass over the far side, almost threw it away, and they're going to call a travel. Travel or double-dibble or a little bit of both.
Must have called a travel, I guess. I don't.
Hatch inbounds it to Friday. Facing a trapping defense at the half-court stripe. Got to get it across the line, and now does. Over on the far side to Hatch. In the far corner, Wint for three off the iron. Too strong. The rebound, Murphy battled for it, but coming down with it was Josiah Mosley. Here come the Tigers pushing it up the court quickly, right to left. Cut off nicely. Got up in the air, nowhere to go. Back to Mosley. Shot blocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Stony Point.
Josh and Luke do a nice job protecting the rim, that's for sure. Both those guys are very capable shot blockers down low.
3:33 to go first quarter. Tigers by 4 with the basketball. Bounce pass on the right side. They kind of lost track there, but they missed a shot, point blank. Tigers get the rebound, goes up, and got it to fall. Jaden Leonard with the bucket. Eight to 2. Anderson over on the far side to Friday. Friday out on top to Hatch. Dish back over to Friday, left wing. Anderson with it now. Swings it over to the right side to Murphy. Murphy back out on top to Wint. Wint, head fake. Pass deflected, but over to Hatch, over to Friday. Now left side for three. Drains it!
They needed one of those.
Yes, they did. And a timeout going to be taken here with 2:53 to go in this first quarter. You kind of feel like you're getting kicked around a little bit, but you look up, it's now a one-possession game thanks to that three from Bryce Friday.
That's the beauty of the three-point shot.
Yeah.
It can really turn things around very quickly. We had a game in the Jack Frost tournament against Georgetown, and we were down 14 going into the fourth quarter, and finally started hitting some threes.
Right.
And came back and squeaked out a win in that game. So it can, it can make up a big deficit very quickly, but it also means no lead you have is ever totally safe.
That's true, yep. 2:53 to go in the first quarter. 8-5, Tigers on top. And walking it up will be Kevin Powell, 6-foot senior, just checked into the ball game for Stony Point. Under the command of head coach Andrew Page, top of the key. Dribble drive left side, has the ball poked away. Hatch comes up with it. Hatch across the timeline to Wint. Out on top to Friday to reset the offense. Swings it over the far side to Anderson. Looking for the cutter, nice down low to Hatch, and Hatch draws a foul.
Nice to see us hitting a cutter.
Yeah. Ball called on Powell. Checking back into the ball game, Dylan Lineberger. Good pass, up and in from Wint. Nice pass from Friday.
It's nice to get an easy bucket off an inbound play, too. We don't get a lot of those.
Behind the back dribble, back in the back out. Now splits the defense, underhand down low, and the ball almost intercepted. Triple team down there, and a foul going to be called here on the Vipers. Not sure who they're going to get it on. They pretty much had their pick there.
Looks like they're calling it on Hatch.
On Hatch, yep. That'll be one on Charlie Hatch. Second team foul. This will be 2 free throws. Yeah, first one up and good. At the free throw line is Jalen Johnson. That one off the rim, no good. The rebound pulled down by Murphy. So we got a 1-possession game still with 2:10 to go in the opening frame. Friday working the dribble across the timeline. Over on the left wing, fires over to the right side. Anderson will tee up a 3 for the lead. Off the iron, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. For the Tigers, he pushes it up going from right to left. Cut off nicely by VANDEGRIFT. Top of the key. Head fake. And the runner up and offensive foul going to be called.
Nice job, Bryce, getting position there. You could see that coming. He tried to get a floater and avoid that charge, but he just had a little too much going into that lane, a little too much momentum.
I believe that was called on Jalen Johnson. I've never wanted binoculars so bad to call a basketball game before, just to read the numbers. Lob pass over to here, near side to Wint. Now back out on top to Anderson. Friday on the STP at half court. Keeps the dribble alive. Rifles the pass over to Wint. Back to Friday to reset. Near side to Hatch. Hatch to Wint, top of the key between the circles. Right side over to Hatch. Bounce pass down low in the right post to Murphy. Back to Hatch, they swing it out to Friday. Anderson. Cutter to Hatch, the free throw line. Ball kicked away by Stony Point. Here come the Tigers. Left side, runner off the glass, too strong. Rebound controlled by Stony Point off the deflection. May have been partially blocked. And Wint comes down with it, and then they get tied up. We'll get out of a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Vandergrift with 51.8 seconds to go. Check into the ball game now. Jackson Oliver along with Mark Fletcher. Fletcher to inbound it. Gets it into Friday. Back up to Fletcher. Nice pass on the near side to Anderson. We'll see if we play for one here. Out on top to Friday. Friday pass near side. Swinging now over to Friday on the far wing. 30 seconds to go. Out on top to Fletcher. Pass to Wint. Good pass to Friday in the cutter. Over to the right side for 3. Oliver. Oh, rattled out. No good. Had a good look. Ball poked away from behind. Loose ball. And the Vipers come up with it. Anderson on the breakaway. 1-on-2. Lays it up too strong. Looking for a foul. Not called. Here come the Tigers right to left. 8 seconds to go. Out on top. Marine head fake. Fadeaway jumper left side. No good. The rebound pulled down by the Vipers to Friday. 2 seconds. Gets it to Anderson. Lays it up. It was good, but not in time. They're going to wave it off.
Hard to be aware of the time with so much going on in that last 10 seconds, but
yeah, that was quite a flurry there. A lot of back and forth action between the 20s, if you will, but not a lot of points scored as we ended the first quarter here, 9-7. Well, so far it feels like a district game. You know, the intensity kind of wrapping up a little bit.
Yeah, you can feel it's a little bit different. The defensive intensity is definitely there on both sides, so it's nice to see.
Stony Point came into this one averaging 68.8 points per game. Right now, they're on pace to score 36. So sometimes it loosens up a little bit in the second half, but good defensive effort here by both sides.
Yeah, usually the first quarter seems to be a slugfest sometimes. It's everybody's fresh playing defense and wanting to play defense.
Right.
Things start to get a little more open in the second quarter as guys get tired.
It's always fun to play defense until you start to get tired. That was the only way I could make basketball teams. A, because I could make a left-handed layup, and B, because I could play pretty good defense. Beyond that, I had no useful skills whatsoever. All right, here we go. Tigers with the basketball, moving from right to left in quarter number 2. 9-7 ball game. Merle Birch and John Hatch here with you. Pass over on the far wing. Out on top to go to Jalen Johnson. Back out on top. Over on the far side to Hudson Johnson. Foul called on Mason Anderson. That's 2 on Anderson. That's not good. Got to be careful here. Early second quarter.
So they subbed Carson Towers in for him.
And that shot blocked from behind, and the follow up and in. 11-7 to score. Shot for 3, left side, off the iron, over the backboard and out of bounds.
It's Carson Towers taking that shot.
Here come the Tigers right to left. Up by 4, 11-7, just underway second quarter. Out on top they go to Hudson Johnson. For 3, left side, and drains it. Jalen Johnson with the 3. And Stony Point now with the biggest lead of the ball game. They've doubled up the Vipers at 14-7. Fletcher over on the far wing to Towers. Has the ball poked away. Here comes Stony Point on a 1-on-2 break. Muscled his way up, and a foul going to be called here. The shot doesn't fall, but the foul going to be called on Towers. And at the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Jalen Johnson. First one bangs around and drops in. That one clean through the net, and it's 16-7. Biggest lead of the ball game here.
Yeah, they come out pretty hot in the second quarter.
Good pass over on the left side. Good give and go to Wint. Goes up strong and hits the shot. Nice pass from Jackson Oliver. That stops the bleeding momentarily. 16-9. Tigers with the basketball. Out on top, left side, and hit it. Hudson Johnson with the answer. 18-9. Friday across the timeline. Head fake. Goes up, looking for contact. Doesn't get the contact, but he gets the bucket. 18-11. Dribble drive over in the near corner. Shot put up for 3 and hit it. Wow. Dylan Lineberger with the 3. 21-11. Friday across the timeline. Over on the far side. This is Towers with it. Out on top to Wint. Wint near side to Friday. West side for 3. Fletcher drains it.
Nice shot by Mark Fletcher.
21-14. They're scoring fast so they can keep up on the scoreboard. Over on the near side. Now
we've switched to a zone.
Back in the back out. Marine for 3. He drains it. They're hitting from everywhere.
Yeah, they're hitting their 3s, which makes the switch to zone a little bit interesting.
Friday lays it up coast to coast. Shot blocked out of bounds by Josiah Mosley. (24-14). Timeout taken by the Vipers, down by 10. It was a 2-point ball game late in that first quarter with a chance to take the lead, and Stony Point has come out here with 1, 2, 3 threes in the second quarter alone.
This tends to be the quarter we've struggled in. We'll fight for the first quarter, and then we've lost a lot of games in this quarter. But I think you were at the Leander game. We were down pretty big at half.
Pretty big at half, yeah.
We came back in that game, so hopefully come back before it has to come to that.
Basketball, such a game of runs. It's funny how each team has its own time when it struggles. For a couple of years, it was the third quarter the Vipers would struggle, and so here we go. Inbound pass, down by 10. Went with it. Gives over to the right side. Fletcher again for 3 right side. Drains another one. Back-to-back threes from Mark Fletcher. Give and go left side. Out on top between the circles. In the paint, ball deflected, loose and stolen by the Vipers. Fletcher comes up with it. Over on the left wing to Wint. Wint in the far corner to Friday. And they're going to call traveling. Traveling the call, and to go back to Stony Point with 4:32 to go in this first half. John Eric Mosley checking in. Murphy back in the ball game for the Vipers. Joining Oliver, Fletcher, Friday, and Josh Wint on the court. Bring it over on the far wing. Back on the top. In the corner now. Pass in the right post. Triple teamed, and a foul going to be called here on the Vipers.
Should be on the floor.
15 foul call. The first foul call on Luke Murphy. Inbound out on top to John Eric Mosley. At the free throw line, turnaround jumper, and rattled out, no good. The rebound pulled down by Oliver. Oliver to Fletcher, back to Friday. Friday across the timeline, dishes over to the left side for Wint. Head fake. Goes up strong, too short. Rebound pulled down by Murphy. Dishes it back out to Friday. Friday in the paint. Underhand scoop shot, too strong, and the rebound pulled down. Tigers left side. Left wing for three from the corner. That one too strong, and the rebound pulled down by Friday. Here comes Bryce one-on-one. The floater, that's got to be goaltending. How's that not goaltending? Give and go left side, shot put up and in. Coach Ellis is livid.
Yeah, that was a clear goaltending, but it's not something they call every day in high school, so this one got missed.
26-17. Fletcher. He's it to Oliver on the left wing. Shakes off the defense and draws a foul. That'll be the 13th foul on Stony Point. It's on the floor. Hudson Johnson getting ready to check back in for Stony Point. .309 to go, first half. Moisture on the court. So Stony Point has a Hudson Johnson and a Jalen Johnson, a Josiah Mosley, a John Eric Mosley. First names of Josiah, John Eric, Justin, Jalen, Jaden. That's just not even fair.
Yeah, there's a lot of J's there. I think the Mosleys are brothers, but there's 7 inches difference between the senior or the sophomore is 6'6" and the junior's 5'11".
Friday inbounds it on the timeline, on the baseline. To Fletcher in the far corner, out on top to Murphy. Back to Friday between the circles. Coming up to the 3-minute mark, down by 9. Friday over to Fletcher, left wing. To Wint, top of the key, head fake. Dishes over to Friday for 3. Right side, off the iron, and hit the strap. It'll go back to Stony Point. Mason Anderson going to check in for Fletcher. What a nice job by Mark Fletcher. He checks in for Friday.
Checking in for Friday, yep.
Stony Point across the timeline, right to left, over on the far wing. And traveled, drug the foot. We'll give the ball back to Vandegrift. Email is open, not that we got a lot of time to read it, but if you want to give a shout out to your favorite player on either side, it's voiceofthevipers@gmail.com. Voice of the Vipers, all one word, plural. Let us know where you're tuning the broadcast from. Anderson across the timeline. Give and go to Hatch, and couldn't come up with it, traveling. The ball will go back to Stony Point. Like a wide receiver trying to track it down, just couldn't quite get his feet underneath him.
Just couldn't get a handle on it.
1.5 to go, first half. Tigers back with it, up by 9. Almost poked away from behind. They get it back over to John Eric Mosley. Mosley with the runner high off the glass, well, not even off the glass. He got it to flow through. (28-17), double-digit lead again here for the Tigers. Over on the far side to Fletcher. Fletcher to Murphy. Murphy hands it off to Anderson. Out on top. Over to Murphy. Under 2 minutes to go. Murphy attacks on the baseline, reverse layup, up and in. What a shot.
Nice finish by Luke Murphy there. A little reverse layup.
On the left side, and the shot no good, but a foul going to be called here on Murphy. That's 2 on him, I believe. And at the free throw line is Jaden Leonard, looking for his first points of the ball game. They won't come yet, as the first one is off the iron. Second one no good. We're going to have a lane violation, I believe, on Stony Point, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. Vipers get it back. Pass over here on the near side. Went down low on the baseline to Murphy. Back out on top. Fletcher for 3. Top of the key off the iron. No good. The rebound pulled down by Stony Point. Double drive. Ball poked away from behind, and a foul going to be called here on Mason Anderson.
That's his third foul.
Yep. So Stony Point in the bonus now with 1:13 to go. And free throw up and good. At the free throw line is Hudson Johnson. Did them both. Down by 11. Give and go to Hatch. Bounce pass left side. Put it up and in. Nice ball movement there by the Vipers.
Yeah, it's a good press break. Every press break should be a fast break if you do it right.
Murphy with the finish. Vipers back within 9. Under a minute to go. Dribble drive on the baseline. At the free throw line, ball poked away, and nobody reacted to it. Stony Point gets it back. Reverse layup, no good, off the iron. Rebound, Stony Point, and rattled out, no good. The rebound tipped and controlled again by Stony Point. Off the iron again, and the Stony Point gets it back again. Finally stripped away from behind. Fletcher backing it back out. Good pass down low to Wint on the left post. Turnaround softly, too strong. 14 seconds to go. Left side. Shot put up, no good. The foul slammed home by the Tigers.
I'll get it in.
Isaiah Mosley, the ball kicked out of bounds, and Stony Point will get it back with 3.6 seconds to go. (32-21) Tigers with 3.6 seconds left in this first half.
Nothing easy.
Out on top, head fake, splits the defense at the free throw line, left corner for 3, off the iron short. And that's how the first half is going to come to an end with the score. Stony Point 32, the Vandegrift Vipers 21. Just a rough second quarter. You called it, John. You said the second quarter has been a bit of a struggle, and it holds true here tonight.
Yeah, hopefully we come out in the third quarter and make a game of it. You know, if this quarter gets away from us, it's hard. You don't want to be coming back. And that's the thing. It takes so much energy to come back in a game. Sometimes it's hard to close. And that's what happened in Leander. That's what happened in the Corpus tournament against, I think it was Clear Creek. We were down most of the game and made a comeback. and it's just hard to get the energy to get over the hump on those comebacks. So hopefully they make it a quick start in the third quarter and get it, get it to be a 5-point game or so. Just chip away at it.
Yep.
Plenty of time.
So 32-21 your score here at the end of the first half. We'll take a break, get the numbers put together, be back in time for the second half tip-off. You're watching VANDEGRIFT Vipers basketball on the Vype Live Broadcast Network.
Y'all listen up. Let me tell you something about group meals from Rudy's Barbecue. It's got all you need for all the folks you gotta feed, smoked meat, sides, and more. There's everything down to the tablecloth, just like the one that you see at the store. At a bridal shower, it's better than flowers. In a long business meeting, it'll pass the hours. It'll feed all the cousins at a family function. It's better than potluck at a church luncheon. Next time you need to feed 10 or more, call and order a Rudy's group meal.
Next in line.
It's never too soon to start teaching good savings and spending habits. Encourage early savings with a high-interest youth savings account from Southstar Bank and teach responsible spending in a safe environment with Southstar Bank's Youth Checking Account. Southstar Bank youth accounts offer no minimum balance fee and no monthly service charge. Set your child on the path to financial stability. Open a Southstar Bank youth account today. Learn more about southstarbank.com/youth. Member FDIC.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Family time, anytime, always worth every dime. On our way, Chicken E, unbelievable sweet tea. Express tenders, they're the best, not to mention all the rest. Chicken E's the place to go for all of us in the know. Plenty of sides to make a meal. Chicken E is for real. Follow me to Chicken E, gotta have their sweet tea.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
22-21, your halftime score. We still don't have our Christmas tree up. We've got all the decorations done, but we haven't gotten our tree up yet. That's really bad. We're procrastinating, John.
We only have 3 trees up at this point. So.
Only 3? Actually, I stand corrected. We don't have a real tree up. We've got about a half a dozen of various sizes.
I see.
We just don't have the real tree yet.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Well, we have allergies in the house, so we went the fake route years ago, and it's a storage nightmare, but it's so simple.
Right.
Just stack that thing up, and the lights are all pre-lit.
There you go.
It's a very easy process.
Keeps you in the Christmas spirit instead of swearing at the Christmas tree, right?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Well, right now the Vipers aren't in the Christmas spirit as they trail it by 11, 32-21. Scoring looks like this for Vandergrift. Just 4 guys in the books unofficially. Josh Wint and Mark Fletcher. Fletcher off the bench with a couple of threes. Those 2 guys have 6 points apiece. Bryce Friday with 5. Luke Murphy with 4. And that's it for the Vandergrift Vipers. 7 points in the first quarter, 14 in the second to get them up to 21 here. 32-21 your score for Stony Point. Leading all scores tonight is Jalen Johnson with 8, along with Hudson Johnson with 8. Looks like 5 points for Dylan Lineberger, 4 points for Josiah Mosley, and 2 points apiece for John Eric Mosley, Jaden Leonard, 3 points for Tiki Maureen. That's very unofficial. Those numbers a little hard to read, but In any event, the Vipers outscored 23-14 in the second quarter. That broken up open what was a 2-point game to where we're now down by 11 here.
Yeah, I think it was a combination of two things, really. I mean, they started hitting some threes.
Right.
And they were doing a really good job, Stony Point, on the offensive board. So they got, a number of times where they were either getting to the foul line on a second or third chance or getting a bucket on a second or third chance. You got to keep them off the boards.
Well, we got a couple of emails here on the email, and you're going to recognize one of them. Billy Hatch tuning in from Phoenix, Arizona. Let's go, Charlie. And he's telling you need to hold the mic closer to your face. Kind of hard to hear that amazing commentary. I've been trying to compensate a little bit, but there you go.
You'd think he'd have enough of my commentary over the years.
So what's Billy doing these days?
He's in flight school out in Phoenix,
very
Arizona.
cool.
Yeah, so doing well. We're going out there actually over Christmas to visit him. They're taking the whole crew. So he's got a gym membership with a basketball court, so Charlie will keep his skills up. And
very cool.
If we're lucky, maybe all four sons will play a little game of 21, and no one will get hurt.
But no promises, right?
No promises.
Yeah, that's the thing that's kind of cool. J.D. Florence did the color with me for a number of years in the early years. Probably when your first two boys were just kind of getting started, and now you've kind of taken over the helm with four of your own.
That's right. Yeah. So J.D. only had three guys in the program. I've only had three get to the varsity. Billy's twin Joey, he retired after sophomore year and dedicated himself to baseball. But he was cursed with my height. The rest of them are all 6'2" plus.
Well, we got one from the other side. Brandon Bonilla says, tuning in from Florida to watch my man, Coach Page, go to work. Brandon Bonilla, the head soccer coach at Nebraska Wesleyan University, giving a shout-out to Stony Point head coach Andrew Page. So welcome, sir. Hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast as well. You're probably enjoying it a little bit more than Vipers fans are right now, 32-21. But we've seen flashes. Stony Point got out to an 8-point lead, I believe it was, and the Vipers pulled it within 2, and they had a chance to take the lead. Couldn't quite pull it off. Like you said, it takes so much energy to come back. And in high school basketball, of course, no shot clock. So when you're playing somebody like Leander, they could just sit on the basketball. I don't think Stony Point, that's in their DNA, but it's a possibility.
Right. Yeah, I don't think we'll face that here. Stony Point likes to shoot the ball. And
right.
I don't like when teams do that. I mean, obviously it makes for boring basketball, but I think sometimes too, you got the momentum, just keep going at it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of times that can take you out of your rhythm sometimes. It's, you start thinking, it's like the prevent defense in football. You just kind of stop doing what got you there in the first place.
Right, especially if you turn it over once or twice right away. If you're like conscientiously trying to avoid taking a shot, guys take more risks on defense and they'll get a couple pokes, and before you know it, it's, a couple fast breaks going the other way for the other team.
Well, if you want to know the psychology, Stony Point's been out on the floor shooting around for about the past 4 or 5 minutes. We've got a minute and a half till the start of the second half, and the Vipers are still in the locker room. Probably not a real pleasant place to be right now.
Yeah, they just have to do a better job keeping those guys off those boards and getting back in that transition D. Even some of those threes were in the transition game where they had guys wide open.
So 32-21 your score. We'll take one more quick break. Be back in time for the second half. I'll get everything reset for you here. You're watching Vandegrifts Vipers basketball on the Vype Live Network.
Texas Malibu is your exclusive dealer for the world's #1 water sports towboats, Malibu. Now with locations in Austin and Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, we cover all of Central Texas. Come see the enthusiasts at Texas Malibu in Austin or Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, or give them a call, 512-244-9777, or visit them online, texasmalibu.com. That's 512-244-9777. Then get on the water with your crew and make memories that'll last a lifetime.
We're just moments away from the start of the second half. Merle Bertrand along with John Hatch here. District opener for both ball clubs. Vandegrifts Vipers on the road to open things up against Stony Point. We'll get the basketball first in the road black jerseys and trunks. Stony Point in the home whites with the pale yellow numerals. And here we go, Friday. with it across the timeline. Stony Point comes out in a man-to-man defense. Friday behind the back dribble, shakes off the defense. A runner from the free throw line, up and in.
Nice start to the third quarter.
Gets VandeGrift back within single digits now, 32-23.
Looks like we're back in man-to-man.
Shot put up from just inside the free throw line and up and in from Dylan Lineberger. 34-23. Friday swings over in the far wing to Wint. Back over to Friday. Down low in the baseline to Murphy. Cut off nicely there. Bounce pass out on top to Hatch. Hatch back over to Friday. Friday, the free throw line. Ball deflected up in the air and stolen by Stony Point. Dribble drive, coast to coast, up and in. Marine again. 36-23, biggest lead of the ball game for either ball club. Friday with it, out on top. Swings it over in the far wing. Murphy. Over to Wint, far side, out on top. Anderson. Hatch thought about three, pulls it down. The runner underhand and draws a foul. Nice attack to the hoop. Foul called on Josiah Mosley. That's his first, and Charlie Hatch will be at the free throw line to shoot two. First one up and off the iron, no good. It's one of two. Vipers back within a dozen. 36-24. Just underway second half. Over on the far wing. Head fake. In the paint. Dishes over on the far side. On the baseline. Reverse layup. Too strong. Rebound pulled down by Hatch. Hatch pushing it across the timeline. Still with the dribble. Over to Friday. Friday behind the back. Back over to Hatch right side. Out on top to Friday to reset the offense in front of the Vipers bench. Off the screen by Murphy. To his left. In the corner now to Wint. Down low and a nice pass to Murphy. Play. Up and in, and he draws a foul.
That was a nicely run play. We should run that more often. Luke's very skilled getting that post position and finishing down there.
Foul call on Tiki Marine. That's his first. Team second here in this second half. Murphy's free throw off the iron, no good, but Hatch there with a rebound. Goes up with the left hand blocked, and they're going to say he stepped on the baseline when he came down with the basketball. It'll go back to Stony Point. 5:52 to go, down by 10. Marine. Across the timeline, out to Dylan Lineberger. Lineberger between the circles. Murphy coming out on him a little bit more now. Left side from the free throw line, and shot partially blocked. Oh, the rebound controlled by Stony Point. Deflected over to Dylan Lineberger.
We're just not getting to any of those loose balls. Nice block there, and it just sets up an easy bucket for them.
38-26. Near side to Anderson. Anderson over to Friday. Friday on the attack. Lays it up and in. So explosive to the hoop.
Rice.
Over on the left wing. And that shot, no good, but a foul going to be called here on VandeGrift, probably on Luke Murphy. That will be 3 on him if that's the case. Free throw rattles out, no good.
Jackson Oliver coming in for Murphy.
Never put it up on the scoreboard, but I'm pretty sure that's the third foul on Murphy. Second free throw, no good. The rebound pulled down by Oliver.
All right, caught a break there.
Yeah. Chance to get it within single digits again. Out on top to Oliver. Oliver over on the far wing to Wint. Wint pulls up right side jumper off the iron short. The rebound pulled down by the Tigers. Here comes Stony Point left to right. Got up in the air and down low. Shot no good. Rebound tipped in. Controlled by VANDEGRIFT. Hatch comes away with it.
Boy, these guys love to call that kick. Are you kidding me?
It's a loose ball on the floor. And instead of being Viper basketball, it's going to go back to Stony Point.
That's a horrible
bad.
call.
Yeah, it is.
Just a horrible call.
The Tigers catch a break. Jumper for 3 from the right side off the iron short. The rebound, Oliver, but the ball poked away by Stony Point. They get it back. The runner put it up off the iron too strong. The rebound pulled down by Oliver again. Up to Hatch. Hatch, coast to coast, lays it up, and too strong. Tigers come down with the rebound. For 3, top of the key off the iron short. Rebound pulled down by Stony Point again. Put it up and in. Jalen Johnson with the follow. Friday across the timeline. Well, not yet. There he goes across the timeline off the screen, and they're going to call a moving screen on Oliver.
Boy, that's 2 tough calls in a row. The kick and then a moving screen nowhere near the ball.
Jalen Johnson across the stripe. Over on the far side. Jumper from the left side off the iron, too strong. And the rebound again, offensive board for Stony Point. Again, a third look.
Yeah, they're just so active on the boards. We have to box out. We get guys who they think they're in position, and it's just like you need to create space.
Tigers inbound it, and out on top to go. 3:32 to go. Down by 12 are the Vipers. Stony Point with the basketball. Out on top, spins, turnaround. Wallen's got up near nowhere to go. Managed to find somebody. A shot blocked from behind by Charlie Hatch. Gets it out to Friday. Friday still with the dribble over on the left side. Coast to coast again. High off the glass, no good, and he draws a foul.
Definitely giving guys calls if they go to the basket. Makes sense to keep going.
Yeah. Foul call on Jaden Leonard. That's his first. 2 free throws coming for the 6-foot senior, and he hits the first one. Mark Fletcher coming in here for Hatch. Second one rattles out, no good. The rebound tipped and controlled by Stony Point. Over on the left wing. Back in and back out is Johnson. Johnson handing it off to Leonard. Back on top to Kevin Powell, who's checked in over on the far wing. Give and go left side, high off the glass and in. Hudson Johnson with the bucket. Lead 13 now for Stony Point. Roddy over to Wint, left side, in front of the Vipers bench in the far corner. Anderson with it. Out on top now to Wint. Fletcher thought about 3, pulled it down, gets it back to Friday. They'll back it back out and reset. 2:20 to go, down by 13. There's a 3 for Fletcher. He drains another one.
Oh, he's hot tonight.
Third one of the ball game. Back within 10, 42-32. Cross-court pass near side to Powell, driving to the baseline. Far corner, now back on top to go. Free throw line, lost the handle, gets it back. Back out to Powell. Viper defense has picked up the intensity a little bit, it looks like. Weinberger back to Powell. Out on top, dribble drive left side, and off the iron, too strong, and the rebound pulled down by Anderson. A chance again to get it within single digits. Oh, but a dangerous pass, and it is going to be, Viper's going to catch a break. It was kicked out of bounds. Carson Towers checking in here for Anderson. 1:31 to go, down by 10.
Chance to get it below 10.
Over to Went, left side, goes up strong and put it up and in off the inbound play from Friday.
All right, let's get a stop here.
42-34, back within single digits over on the left side, and the shot put up, rolls out, no good, but the follow up and in. Went left side. The runner left side off the iron, too strong. He'll go to the line to shoot two. (44-34). First free throw up and good.
Josh has been very dependable from the free throw line this year, that's for sure.
And boy, when you're trying to come back, you can't leave any points on the table.
No.
Hits them both. Jake, is it Giselwitz coming in?
Giselwitz,
okay. Coming up on the 1 minute mark, down by 8. Here comes Stony Point, left to right. Near side. Found them on the right post. Ball poked away, but gets it back and stripped away again. And this time a foul going to be called here. They're going to call that one on Jackson Oliver. His second. With 56.5 seconds to go. Inbound pass in the corner. Jump shot from the baseline. Nestles into the bottom of the net. John Eric Mosley with the bucket. (46-36), 44 seconds to go. Far side. Oliver. Out on top. Fletcher thought about three. Pulls it down. Friday in the corner. Jesuit. Back out on top. Swinging over on the far side. Bounce pass in the corner. Driving to the baseline. Cut off. Friday. 29 seconds, out on top to Fletcher, swings it near side. Towers out on top to Fletcher. Far wing.
Nice strong move.
And goes up and draws a foul. Good patience, good ball movement. With 17.2 seconds to go. Jake Jesuit, 6'4" senior. Don't recognize the name, up from JV, I assume, from last year?
Yeah, he was on JV last year.
Comes in and hits the first free throw. A foul called on Kevin Powell. That's his second. Hits them both.
Let's see if we can hold them from scoring here.
46-38. Third quarter winding down. 10 seconds to go. Pass here to the near side. Lobbed it up right side, up and in. And that's how the quarter's going to come to an end. On the shot put up and in by Josiah Mosley, and we have reached the end of the third quarter, down by 10, 48-38. We'll take a quick break. Be back for the fourth and final quarter. You're watching Vandegrifts Vipers basketball on Vype Live.
When you buy or sell a piece of property, it helps to have a friend in the business. Independence Title will pick up the ball on your transaction and take it right across the goal line. Independence is locally owned right here in Austin with deep roots in the Vandergrift community. Independence is also the Austin Business Journal's #1 title company. Work with the home team at Independence Title. Call 329-5299 or go to independencetitle.com.
Family time, anytime. Always worth every dime. On our ways, chicken eat. Unbelievable sweet tea. Express tenders, they're the best. Not to mention all the rest. Chicken E's the place to go for all of us in the know. Plenty of size to make a meal. Chicken E is for real. Follow me to chicken eat. Gotta have their sweet tea.
Well, the good news is the Vandegrift Vipers outscored Stony Point in that third quarter. The bad news is they only outscored them by 17-16. They still trail 48-38 as they get ready for the fourth and final quarter. Merle Bertrand along with John Hatch. Tiger basketball coming from left to right as we get underway in the fourth quarter. Pass down low on the left post, and the shot up and no good. The rebound tipped out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Vipers.
They're just so active on the offensive boards. Yeah, I don't know how they call that their ball when the guy ran out of bounds with the ball in his hands.
All right, they get together and get it correct. I was with you there for a second. How did it go to Stony Point?
Just another instance of how aggressively they go after offensive rebounds, though. I mean, that kid came out of nowhere and grabbed the board, just had too much momentum and went out of bounds.
Friday with it, hands it off to Fletcher. Wint to Murphy. Good. There it is again, John. That's been a good-looking play for them.
2 for 2. I don't know why we don't run it every third time down that court.
Near side, down low on the right post. Need a stop here in the paint. Turn around, up, and it rolls in.
Nice post move by Lineberger.
Down by 10 again, 50-40. Fletcher to his left, now back to the right. Look for the back door, not there. Backs it back out. And I looked down at the exact wrong moment. What they call there?
Oh, it just it went off of Fletcher, out of bounds.
Okay.
Just had a hard time handling the pass.
So 50-40, Tigers get it back. Into the ball game, by the way, is Nico Otero. Came in, gave them a spark against Leander in our last broadcast and almost had a steal there. Runner from the free throw line off the iron, too strong, and the rebound tipped up in the air, controlled by Fletcher. Fletcher has the ball poked away from behind. You can see it coming. Here come the Tigers, give and go right side, up too strong, but the follow up and in.
Again, another offensive rebound.
Yep. John Eric Mosley with the bucket. Down by 12 again, 52-40. Friday across the line. Near side to Otero. Brings it over to Murphy. Friday out on top to Fletcher. Fletcher swings it near side. Murphy out on top. Otero for three from the top of the key. Drains it!
Nico's been a good shooter off the bench all year.
Back within single digits now, 52-43. That shot off the iron, no good. The follow-up, no good. The rebound tipped and controlled by Stony Point. 3 chances at it. And sooner or later, it's going to fall. Knocked down by Josiah Mosley. Friday across the line, 54-43, down by 11. Vipers hanging around, but they need to get her on a run here, and the foul going to be called on the Tigers. I think they're going to call it on Mosley. John Eric Mosley. That is 2 on him. Viper basketball. Friday inbounded on the baseline. Out on top they go. Fletcher with it. Swings it near side. Anderson for 3, left side. In it! And a timeout going to be taken by Coach Cliff Ellis with 5:08 to go. Vipers hanging around, but they can't afford to trade buckets. They're going to run out of clock, John.
Yeah, they're struggling to get stops down on the defensive end. They're doing a better job getting some points on the offensive end, but it's just they need stops.
How helpful is it to get a district game in? Like you said, they're going to have a tournament next week, but I think it's going to help them going forward because you can see on tape the stuff that they're not doing, namely the rebounding and getting out hustled a little bit, maybe back on the offensive end of the board.
Yeah, I mean, if you looked at the offensive rebound stats on, both ways, I think we might have 2 all game.
Yeah.
If that. So I don't know what you do to improve on that, but we're basically getting 1 shot down the court, and these guys are getting 2 and 3 sometimes.
Passed on low. And shot blocked by Wimp, but they got it right back. Goes up and blocked again, but a foul going to be called here probably on Jackson Oliver. I believe that's 3. Yep, 3 on Jackson Oliver with 4:55 to go. And at the free throw line is Dylan Lineberger. 13 points in the ball game. I jinxed him. He missed that one. Somebody call timeout. You don't see that very often in the middle of shooting free throws.
Yeah.
If they call a timeout. Well, while we got a break in the action, we'll take advantage of it to thank our sponsors. The Vandergrift Boys Basketball Booster Club and all the sponsors, Avalar Texas Real Estate and Agent Rhonda Drill, Bradley Basketball, Chicken Express, Cool Creek Family Dental, Gianarant Realty, Independence Title and Mr. Brian Pittman, EXP Realty with Agent Alicia Gower-Machode, Malibu Boats, Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, South Star Bank, and State Farm Insurance Agent Gary Shanahan. Without those folks, you'd be doing something else tonight. So thank you to all of them.
Very appreciative of their support over the years. A lot of those sponsors have been here for quite some time. Next year we're switching from the banner sponsors to like electronic board that just
very
rotates
cool,
sponsors. So it'll be a brave new world next year.
I was just going to say the easiest job in the world is changing the banners at the Viper Pit because some of them haven't changed in about 8 or 9 years.
Right. Well, they have to take them up and down for different sports, though, too.
Sure,
so.
yeah. .455 to go, down by 8. One more free throw coming in here for Dylan Lineberger. He missed the first one a moment ago before the timeout. And missed them both, and the rebound pulled down by Oliver. So, chance to cut it to a 2-possession game. Fletcher across the line. Bounce pass to Oliver, top of the key. And ball deflected out of bounds. It'll go to Stony Point. Boy, that's frustrating. The Tigers get it back coming up in the 4.5-minute mark. Over on the far side. Now down low on the left post. Working in the paint. Turn around. Went up in the air. Too strong. And what do we got? Looks like a foul maybe away from the basketball going to be called here on Vandegrift.
Oh, they called it on Josh.
That's odd.
It is very odd.
Well, helping us out is Dylan Lineberger. He's missed 3 in a row. And Luke Murphy going to come in here for Oliver, along with Hatch coming in for Fletcher. Missed it again. 4 straight misses, but the foul tipped up and in. Boy, that hurts. 56-46, down by 10. At the free throw line, Murphy. Murphy back over to Hatch. Hatch bounce pass. Anderson for 3 in the corner. That's short, and the rebound pulled down by Stony Point. 2-on-1 break. And the shot laid up and in for Josiah Mosley. Now on the right side, but the ball thrown away, and it'll go back to Stony Point. Friday coming out.
Well, time is not on our side at this
No.
point. We're down 12 with less than 4 minutes to go.
And boy, there have been chances to make a run. Just haven't been able to get the clutch shot and really put the pressure on Stony Point. Shot from the left side, up and in. Josiah Mosley's coming alive here in this fourth quarter. That's 8 points unofficially for him. Murphy goes up strong, rattles out, no good, gets his own rebound, put it up and in.
That's a nice pass by Mason Anderson, finding him down low.
And a timeout taken here with 3:22 to go, down by 12, 60-48. I guess if you're looking for positives, they haven't collapsed. I mean, they keep battling. They've tried to pull themselves back in the game, just can't quite get the clutch basket when they need it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the early season experience for these guys is they never feel like they're out of the game, and they've clawed back in some good games. So they do have a lot of fight in them. We'll see. You know, one of these days they got to get over the hump on one of these. I mean, and they did in that one tournament game over Georgetown, but since then they've had two real good comebacks that they just couldn't quite get over the hump for.
Down by 12 here, still have time, but they've got to get a couple of defensive stands and a couple of buckets. They shot the ball well from outside tonight. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 3-pointers for the Vipers tonight. That helps if you're trying to come back as well.
Yeah, you need those for sure, and especially where we're at right now. It's like Reese Beecham's checking into the game, trying to bring some of his football magic to the court, hopefully.
There you go. Now, if the Vipers need a baseball-type pass, he's the guy to do it.
Yeah, right.
He can hurl stuff over on the far side. 3:20 to go. Vipers need to stop here. Stony Point between the circles. Fletcher jumping out on Marine. Tigers in no hurry. Coming up in the 3-minute mark. Over on the far side. Beecham applying the pressure. Fadeaway jumper and rattled out, no good, but another offensive rebound blocked from behind, but a foul called.
Yeah, these guys aren't taller than us. They're just they're just so active on the boards. The coach will have to take a look at that tape and see if there's any boxing out going on in this game at all. I mean, guys are watching it go up and just trying to hope it comes to them.
Fletcher flagged with the foul. The free throw up and good from Jalen Johnson. And second one got the friendly roll. Hatch brings it across the timeline, down by 14 again. Looking for Went, gets it back out to Fletcher. He'll launch a long three. That's a little short. The rebound pulled down by Went. Nice job there. Hatch with it in the far corner. Gets it down the baseline to Fletcher.
Out of that corner.
Shot from behind the rim, no good. Rebound hustled by Fletcher to get it back. Bounce pass over on the right side. Head fake out, everybody traveled. Nice idea.
Another situation where it just bobbled the pass a little bit. It's happening to a few guys tonight.
62-48. Tigers still with it now across the timeline. Coming up in the 2-minute mark over on the far wing. Back on top to John Eric Mosley over on the far wing. That ball thrown away and loose on the floor, rolls out of bounds, and it'll go to the Vandegrift with 2:07 to go. Boy, they almost didn't come up with that one. Hatch with it across the stripe. Back out to Fletcher. Near side, Went. Backdoor, nice pass to Beecham. Oh, couldn't quite finish. Shot off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Stony Point. .145 to go. Pass here to the near side. At the free throw line. In the paint, the turnaround up and in. Josiah Mosley, 10 points in the quarter. And that's probably going to put the icing on the cake here. Down by 16. That's the biggest lead of the game.
There's no coming back from that this late.
Fletcher to Hatch. Head fake. spins, dishes over to Went left side, and off the iron, no good. The rebound tipped up in the air, controlled by Stony Point. Over on the far side. John Eric Mosley swings it over on the left wing. Hatch jumps out on him. Under a minute to go. Out on top to Jalen Johnson. Mosley. Marine backing it back out. Wint goes for the steal. Can't quite come up with it. That shot may have been partially blocked. Wint comes down with the rebound. Up to Hatch. Hatch still with it. And tracked down by Oliver in the far corner to Fletcher. To Wint. Wint off the glass and in. Not the way they drew it up, but they got it to work. And a timeout going to be taken by Stony Point. 64-50 with 25.5 seconds left. Now we'll call up the standings again. And again, you can't quite always tell from non-district play. But Stony Point, one of those teams certainly going to be contending for a playoff spot. They are 9-3 overall. And the point is, John, this is the level the Vipers are going to have to get to and play at if they're going to make a run for the playoffs this year.
Yeah, and we've seen Vista Ridge in a few tournaments, and their record's kind of like where we're hovering, and they're a decent team. I mean, it's a competitive district. I don't think there's any really, really weak team in this district. So, it would have been nice to steal one on the road here to open up. I think we'll give them a tougher fight at home.
Yeah. 16 seconds. Tigers with it. They have the ball poked away, but they get it back. Out on top, 10 seconds. Swing it over to Hudson Johnson. And Tigers going to hold on to it, and that's going to do it. So the Vipers had a rough second quarter, couldn't quite come back, got it to within 7 or 8 points a couple of times, but couldn't quite make a run from there. And they're going to settle for a 64-50 loss to open up the district portion of the schedule. So we'll take a break. I'll get the numbers put together. We'll get John's thoughts. Hopefully, Coach will remember to come up here and join us here in the post-game show. We'll be back. 64-50 final score. Stony Point with the win. Vandegrift Vipers basketball on the Vype Live Network.
Vype Live. Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
When you buy or sell a piece of property, it helps to have a friend in the business. Independence Title will pick up the ball on your transaction and take it right across the goal line. Independence is locally owned right here in Austin with deep roots in the Vandergrift community. Independence is also the Austin Business Journal's #1 title company. Work with the home team at Independence Title. Call 329-5299 or go to independencetitle.com.
It's never too soon to start teaching good savings and spending habits. Encourage early savings with a high-interest youth savings account from Southstar Bank and teach responsible spending in a safe environment with Southstar Bank's youth checking account. Southstar Bank youth accounts offer no minimum balance fee and no monthly service charge. Set your child on the path to financial stability. Open a Southstar Bank youth account today. Learn more about southstarbank.com/youth. Member FDIC.
Family time, anytime. Always worth every dime. On our ways, chicken eat. Unbelievable, sweet tea. Express tenders, they're the best. Not to mention all the rest. Chicken E's the place to go for all of us in the know. Plenty of size to make a meal. Chicken E is for real. Follow me to Chicken E. Gotta have their sweet tea.
Text Texas Malibu is your exclusive dealer for the world's #1 water sports towboats, Malibu. Now with locations in Austin and Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, we cover all of Central Texas. Come see the enthusiasts at Texas Malibu in Austin or Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, or give them a call, 512-244-9777, or visit them online, texasmalibu.com. That's 512-244-9777. Then get on the water with your crew and make memories that'll last a lifetime.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
64-50, the final score. Vandegrifts Vipers falling tonight to the Stony Point Tigers. John Hatch is checked out to go talk to Charlie and meet with the team down there. So we'll finish up here by ourselves tonight. We'll give you the scoring numbers unofficially. This is very, very unofficial. I'm doing about 3 or 4 things up here. But first for Stony Point, leading all scores. Yeah, leading all scores tonight was Dylan Lineberger with 13 points in the ball game. I checked that. Josiah Mosley with 16 points. Lineberger with 13. And Jalen Johnson with 12. Hudson Johnson with 10 points, all in double figures. Joined by John Eric Mosley with 6. Jane Leonard with 2. And 5 points for Tiki Maureen to close out the scoring unofficially for the Stony Point Tigers, who now improved to 10-3 on the season and 1-0 in district play. For the Vipers, only had 4 guys in the books at halftime. Kind of came alive a little bit in the second half, but it just wasn't quite enough. Leading the Vipers in scoring tonight was Josh Wint with 12 points. Bryce Friday with 10 points, also in double digits. Mark Fletcher with 9 points, 3 threes, all off the bench. 8 points for Carson Towers off the bench. And then what else do I got here? Just going through, I see Charlie Hatch with 1. Luke Murphy with 2. I checked that, Luke Murphy with 8. I goofed up here. That didn't happen. I goofed up somebody scoring. Again, trying to do too many things at once up here. But Nico Otero with 3 and Mason Anderson with 3. I've got a feeling Luke Murphy actually had 10 points. I think I gave him somebody else's points. So we will go with that. But in any event, the Vipers had dropped to 7-8 overall, 0-1 in district play. And we'll be off into tournament play after Christmas. Get a few days off to kind of recharge, refresh, and eat some Christmas food and raid the Christmas stockings. Be back for a Christmas tournament after the holidays. Our next broadcast will be on New Year's Eve afternoon from the Timberdome at Cedar Park in a non-district battle against Cedar Park. We'll be on there with you about 11:45 on that one. I'm going to go and take one more quick break and see if Coach Ellis is going to make his way up here. I see him coming out of the. Let's see if he sees us up here, if he's going to come up. Does not look like it. So we'll take a quick break and just make sure. And if not, we'll be back to wrap it up. 64-50 the final score. As the Vipers fall tonight to Stony Point, Vandegrifts Vipers basketball on Vype Live.
Y'all listen up. Let me tell you something about group meals from Rudy's Barbecue. It's got all you need for all the folks you gotta feed, smoked meat, sides, and more. There's everything down to the tablecloth, just like the one that you see at the store. At a bridal shower, it's better than flowers. And a long business meeting, it'll pass the hours. It'll feed all the cousins at a family function. It's better than potluck at a church luncheon. Next time you need to feed 10 or more, call and order a Rudy's group meal.
Next in line.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. VIPU also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each VIPU ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vipemedia.com to find out more about VIPU today.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful.
It's almost 80 degrees outside, but you got to get in the Christmas spirit somehow. Merle Bertrand here to wrap it up from Stony Point, 64-50 the final score. Tigers with the win tonight over the Vandegrifts Vipers. Cedar Park girls all over Leander, 75-18 tonight. Cedar Park trying to defend their state championship, now 2-0 in district play as they are all over Leander tonight. Final score 75-18 in action tonight, also on Vype Live. So that's going to do it for us tonight. And again, thanks to John Hatch, the Vandegrifts Boys Basketball Booster Club, and all the sponsors, Avalar Texas Real Estate and Agent Rhonda Drill, Bradley Basketball, Chicken Express, Cool Creek Family Dental, Gina Ront Realty, Independence Title with Mr. Brian Pittman, EXP Realty with Agent Alicia Gower Michaud, Malibu Oats, Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, Southstar Bank, and State Farm Insurance Agent Gary Shanahan. The Vipers return to tournament action after Christmas, and our next broadcast will be a non-district showdown with Cedar Park at the Timberdome on New Year's Eve afternoon. But for now, on behalf of my broadcast partner, Mr. John Hatch, our QA tonight, Mr. Mitchell Padgett, big thanks to him for giving up his Friday night. Technical Director Suna Vincott and everyone from Vype Media. My name is Merle Bertrand, signing out from Stony Point High School in Round Rock, where the Vandegrifts Vipers have fallen to the Stony Point Tigers 64-50. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a safe and very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you on New Year's Eve right here on Vype Live. Good night, everybody.